Oh, you start putting out here when we going live. Shit, that's wrong.
I'm exceptionally extraordinary.
Okay, I see you, Mr. Double Andra. Why won't it let me copy?
HJ is just in denial that he need to get one of them monthly detox kits. HJ is just in denial that we need to get one of them monthly detox kits.
Copy. Paste.
So 50 Cent dropped the joint with Max B. I think that's much more important news than politics.
Max B, is that the wavy guy?
That is the wavy guy.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Kicking YouTube, KeMedicine 43. I am joined by.
Oh, wait. Hold up. That just sounded good when you said live on YouTube.
The players of polarity, the duo of dynamism,
the emperors of interruption,
the soldiers of science,
the captains of cutoffs,
the killers of keto. I'm joined by Dr. Tanei Riggs, PhD, and dietary coach, Dr. EnQi. What's up, chat? We back. You know what I'm saying?
We out here in these streets.
We outside. Something simple.
You belong to the city.
Classic.
I think it's a great day. This is episode 40 something.
43.
43.
We clocked it this time before we got on.
Well, I'm accurate when I say 40 something. I just don't understand.
You won't be accurate in like 8 weeks.
I'll be saying 50 something. I will keep a high degree of accuracy by maintaining a low degree of specificity.
Who gave you that hat? You met Big Sean in real life, didn't you?
I have not met Big Sean.
Big Sean came to you and gave you that hat.
You've been trolling my hat for weeks, bro. I had to get the hat to go with my lab coat. You know what I'm saying?
They don't match.
Yeah, they do, in theory.
Oh my God.
It's in theory.
I mean, it's a lab coat. It's for science, man. You got to work with me here, man. You got to work with me, man.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So I see Tika over there. Tika's over there on YouTube. Shout out to Tika over there on YouTube by herself.
Damn.
Yeah, you know.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
She's trying to hold the YouTube up.
Say it loud. YouTube and I'm proud.
Happy birthday, Tari. Happy birthday, Tari. Tari just sent some viewership over.
Hey, happy birthday, Tari. Ohio's finest.
Happy solar return anniversary. Conscious, you know what I'm saying? Conscious.
You know what I'm saying?
Best witches.
We got a wonderful show lined up for you guys tonight.
We always have a wonderful show lined up.
That is true. That is true. This has been
The best
a
show on
pretty
YouTube. Wait, it's
consistent
now
run.
the best show on YouTube. You see how we can say that now? We couldn't say that before. It was the best show on Kick. Like, I mean, that's still a high, but that's not Kick. It's not YouTube. I'm just saying now we can say best show on YouTube. Stop hating.
That's crazy. You hating on Kick like that.
Wow, that's what you got from that?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Nah, I'm just saying that the facts are the facts. YouTube is bigger than Kick. So it's cool to be the best show on
You trying
Kick,
to bring
but
me
it's
back to
way
Massa.
better.
You trying to bring me back to Massa. The support over on YouTube take 30% for Google. Google take 30% out my earnings. Kick 5%. You do the math.
Your treasury is very expansive.
Do the math.
Do the math? Okay, hold on. Now you said how much? YouTube take 30%?
Yeah.
And Kick take 5%?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 70% plus 95% is 100 and how much percent?
I don't know.
There you go. 165%. So you getting 165%.
Of what?
Yeah. Of the pie. Yeah. You gotta give a little 35% taste to the Godfather.
I don't think that's how math works.
No, but that's in theory. That's how it is working. In theory.
It's out of control, chat. We have some groundbreaking science we're going to talk about tonight.
I just want to say we have groundbreaking science every time. I just want to make sure because you can always get the books from Amazon, so it's always groundbreaking. I'm just saying.
EnQi, did you hear about the war?
Which war? Why y'all laughing? It's a war on drugs, a war on fat. I'm saying
that's why I was laughing because it's funny because it's only one war that people are paying attention to right now, but it's a lot of little wars
and that's the fake war. That's the fake war. That's not even really new. That's fake.
What's the real war?
The war on diabetes. The war for your mind. The war for your mental autonomy. That is the real war right now. Talking about what's going on in the Middle East is not the real war.
They shooting people and killing people over there, though.
I mean, how long they been doing that? How long? What? I mean, if we really want to be specific, like that been going on since how long?
I don't know. How long has Babylon been?
Come on, man. All I know was that I'm not rolling with the Muslims.
Not rolling with the Muslims.
Not rolling with the Muslims.
So you rolling with what side?
I'm rolling with the other side.
What's the other side?
They blew a hole in the pyramid. They stole everything in there and created Arab wealth. So that's where I'm at with it. Their first act of terrorism was against the Great Pyramid, which is crazy. That is the most holy land of holy lands on this planet, and they're the only people on record to desecrate the real Holy Land.
Damn. EnQi came in here firing tonight. Damn, you got beef with the so this is the Islamic Caliphate?
I'm just saying, 50 dropped a new joint. No, I'm just saying, Max B and 50 Cent, that joint is kind of tough.
It is hard.
Yeah, so there's way more important things to talk about than what's going on with the Middle East. Like, oh, they killing each other. Oh, okay. That was the news last year. That was the news a decade ago. That was the news when I was born. That was the news before I was born. Like that's like at a certain point, there's when we take the S off of news, it has to be new. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a new thing right now.
So you support President Trump and his efforts in the Middle East?
I mean,
Are
I
you
support
a
President
Zionist?
Trump. I support President Trump and his efforts with RFK to make America great again. Make America healthy again. Make America read it. Well, no, that's my initiative. Make America read again. That's Dr. EnQi. So we got to, you know what I'm saying? But listen,
Can't
if he
nobody
could do
read them
something in the
books.
middle, listen, if he could do something in the Middle East, that would be epic. But that we just haven't really seen that. So I don't know what people are getting. Like, what are people hoping will happen there? Are they hoping that somehow that the war is gonna stop? Like, if the Muslims get the upper hand, the Israeli people will figure it out, and in a few generations they'll be exploding the Muslims. If the Israeli people get the upper hand, the Muslims will figure out in a few generations they'll be tying up Israel. Like, what are we doing over there? Like, come on, man. That's been happening for hundreds. Like, how long has that been going on right now? Like, what are we trying to do right there right now? Like, just
We
quiet it down for the next few years?
we need regime change.
I mean, okay, again, how many regime changes have we forced over there?
It's been a lot.
Yeah,
It's been a lot.
And every time we force the regime change, somebody's cousin or uncle or I mean, what are we doing? It's the same. Come on now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Paul
I mean, I
Johnson.
do think that we should make sure that I do support Trump's effort to make sure that whatever's going on over there is confined to over there. Yeah.
As opposed to what?
Spilling out over here. Like, yeah, let's just keep that right over there. Like, just figure that out. Figure that out.
They got
keep
the sleep. They said they said they got sleeper cells in the United States of America.
Keep that at your house. Keep that at your house. Keep that at your house.
Paul Johnson said it was the Arabs that taught the white man how to build Candyland. Wow.
That is a fact. They are the ones who created the slave plantation blueprint.
Wow.
They are the first people to enslave blacks and put them on sugar plantations. These are all facts. So it's hard for me to be like, oh my God, someone's oppressing the Arab Muslims. What?
Little retribution, little.
No, it's just, I mean, what are you doing? You came up with this. Like, you created the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you created the remix now. It's just what happens.
You the father of all of this.
Yeah, eventually it comes back.
Yeah, that is true.
Until you get some new type of energy to where you get some children that's like, you know what, we don't want to take part in any of what our parents had going on. The problem is usually when you get new type of minds in those power positions, the people around them usually wind up slipping something in their drink or their car accidentally, the brakes goes out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get one of the old guys back in. So I don't know. I think best case scenario is keep it confined.
Dr. Riggs, how do you put a bow on this conversation? A lot was said. EnQi spoke at length, as usual.
Unnecessary roughness. We're going to go ahead and deduct 15 yards first down. Crazy right there.
How do you put a bow on this conversation?
I mean, I concur with what EnQi said. Keep that shit over there, man. Like, it's a lot going on over here. We trying to figure out, like,
period.
Like,
we got a lot on our plate.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm not happy about wars and things like that when they happen. It's interesting. We live on a planet of billions of people, and we're supposed to be evolved beings, but somehow we can't keep our hands to ourselves. It's just, I don't understand that. So I just try not to get into it. I try to just say, hey, I control what I can control. I don't control the switch to no bombs. I don't control soldiers. I can control what's in my immediate vicinity. So that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right.
I like that. We can't keep our hands to ourselves. Like, can we just keep it super basic? Like, everybody, keep your hands to yourself.
It's a fair response.
Is it a fair response or a fear response?
Fear, FEAR,
To keep your hands to yourself?
to not keep your hands to yourself.
Got you. I agree. I agree. I definitely agree with that.
You know, you over
But
here
I just don't think, let me ask you though, what do you think can actually be done? I seriously want to know your opinion on what do you think is the best case scenario of outcomes that we could get from there?
Hotepistan has to conquer the earth. That's mission priority number one. We have
priority
to,
number one. Got you.
Yeah.
But what do you think is the best case scenario that Trump can do over there?
You know, we're gonna focus on the Golden Gate. You know, Hotepistan has a big golden wall.
Wow.
It's a beautiful big golden
Jesus
wall.
Christ.
You know.
Are you familiar with Gregory Hines?
And it is
Gregory Hines. Did you grow up watching Gregory
Hines? Did you know that you can't get mainstream media inside Hotepistan? It's banned.
But did you grow up watching Gregory Hines?
Did you know that you have to have a special license to get on social media in Hotepistan?
Gregory Hines is the only person I've ever seen tap dance better than you, HJ. I'm just asking.
Did you know that? In Hotepistan, in the great capital, the capital of Hotepistan, there is no mainstream media. It is for emergency purposes only, just in case of emergency. Those emergencies will be filtered and limited based upon what is pertinent to us. And there's no social media. There's no social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No social media access. Except for emergency purposes only. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful.
Do you do any jazz hip hop or is it just tap dance?
It's just a lot of jazz and hip hop inside Hotepistan. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about your dance routine.
We doing it all. We doing hip hop dance routines. We're gonna have graffiti walls, murals. It's gonna be dope. Yeah. It's gonna be dope. Beautiful place. We have a luscious rainforest spa. Yeah, that's fine. I just made that up just now. It sounds good though. You know what I'm saying? Sound relaxing, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So just so you know.
Sounds better than oil rain.
Oil rain depends on what type of oil. If it is that exclusive Botana oil raining down from AmericanHealer.website. Just saying.
He's getting better at this grip thing. Like his marketing and sales skills have definitely
I think
been sharpened.
I think he's always had those. I think that is a feature that is not new. This nigga was born grifting. This nigga's from the Bronx. This is a Bronx, New York nigga. He was born with the grift. Okay, raised in it. What Bane said. This nigga know about the grift. He need to teach us the grift. Huh? That's the hell needs to happen. We need a seminar.
Well, I was very lucky today to go into my supermarket and find one of these.
Those are gay.
These are definitely happy. These are not gay, but I found it on sale.
It's pink.
Amazing.
It's pink.
And what's wrong with pink? Pink is a very masculine color. It's very strong.
That mean they cooked it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What does the pink stuff mean?
It means that there are active enzymes in here that I'm going to be active in me.
That's what they told y'all. Here come Brother Johnson. No, actually, it's antioxidants. Tanei, what say you? Why is Harmless Harvest coconut water pink?
I don't know. I've never seen pink coconut water, so
You see what I'm saying?
Come on, man. This is crazy.
They've been sitting in the sun inside somebody's.
This is crazy. We have went from attacking
container.
my hat to attacking my coconut water.
Listen, I have no dog in this fight. I've never seen pink coconut water. That
And
doesn't
I'm
mean
trying to tell y'all the 50 Cent Max B joint was crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Do you want to play it? Because I seen the video
I,
came out.
I don't want to play it on the show.
Okay, all right. You want to play? But what?
We do have some new music that we can play.
Some Cabba and the Beatles?
Come on now. You already know.
I'm going to have to pass on that. I think I appreciate the...
That's disgusting.
I appreciate the offer.
It's egregious.
I appreciate the offer. The offer is
egregious.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful offer.
It is geniusification. Geniusification. The books are the food. The songs are the vitamins. You are malnutrition, sir.
EnQi.
The Anon questions are live pinned to the top of the chat. So if you have any more coochie farting questions, feel free to throw them on in there. We'll see what we can get to tonight.
Coochie farting. Oh, I got okay.
Yeah, just don't act
you
like
kind of threw me for a loop right there. I was like, coochie farting question.
Okay, here we go. Petri dish of human brain cells learn to play Doom. True or false?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with possibly. Sure.
I'm gonna go with I saw it on the timeline. I don't know if it was AI or not.
I'm gonna say I did not see it, and I'm not aware of it, but I do think it's within the realm of possibility.
Petri dish of human cells learn to play Doom. You didn't hear about this, EnQi?
I did not.
They apparently, let me see here. I'm gonna pop it in.
I've been very, very, very consumed with my studies, and I have not had a opportunity to peruse anything outside of that. And
so it says
J.
here.
Mills.
It says here, yes, it's real. This is Gronk. And it's wild as it sounds. In late February, early March 2026, the Australian biotech company Cortical Labs announced that they had trained over 200,000 living human brain cells to play a version of the classic 1993 game, Doom, technically freedom, an open source variant using the Doom engine to avoid copyright issues. This builds directly on their earlier 2022 experiment where 800,000 neurons learned to play Pong surprisingly quickly. The setup uses their CL1 system, basically a biological computer that's the world's first commercially available code deployable one of its kind. It's a silicon chip with a multi-electrode array where the neurons grow directly on top, allowing electrical signals to go both ways. The game environment.
Right there. Oh, stop right there. That's the part right there where all of the magic is at. You got a binary system, a binary electric set of chips on the binary, neurons, which, they have a couple of different binary codes, but it's still the same basic system. One is just different material. Your biological material and the computer chip, like the technical stuff, they work exactly the same way, same code system. This is, the basis of the books that are at Amazon right now. So you can go to Amazon, including the brand new book that just dropped.
Another one?
Eat Real Food by Dr. EnQi. Come on now. We have to get this thing down pat because we have to understand what real food is.
Eat Real Food. Is that book about what real food is?
It is definitely about what real food is.
What is real food?
You have to get the book.
Give us a sneak preview.
A sneak preview? Okay. Real food is not Twinkies.
Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that already.
Real food is not kale.
Okay. That's interesting.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Get nasty now.
Talk heavy.
Why is kale not food?
Gotta get the book.
The game environment, enemy positions, walls, health, gets translated into patterns of electrical stimulation sent to the neurons. The neurons' electrical activity, firing patterns, gets read and mapped back into game actions like moving, turning, and shooting. An independent developer used Python via Cortical Labs API cloud computer to interface with the system and get it running in about a week. The neurons aren't running the game themselves. The game runs on conventional hardware, but the biological neurons are the brain making decisions in real time. Performance-wise, they're not exactly speedrunning ultra-violence difficulty. As Cortical Labs Chief Scientific Officer Dr. Brett Kagan put it, the cells play a lot like a beginner who's never seen a computer, and in fairness, they haven't. They show signs of learning, seeking enemies, shooting, navigating somewhat, but they die frequently while adapting. It's basic but genuine adaptive, goal-directed behavior from biological neurons without any traditional AI algorithms doing the heavy lifting. This is part of a broader push into organoid intelligence or biocomputing, where living neural tissue is explored as an energy efficient, adaptive computing substrate. Some claim it could eventually outperform silicon in certain low power, learning heavy tasks. You know what this sounds like, right?
Dr. EnQi books. What are we talking about?
You know what this sounds like, right, Chad?
I'm way ahead of my time. I just want people to give me my flowers, man.
I could have sworn there was another story in line with this.
No, it's the Dr. EnQi life story.
It's been bad, Chad.
We were cyborgs.
No,
well, I was saying it's worse than that.
No, what are you talking
about? Is this it? No, that's not it. They finna turn us into batteries, dog.
I already broke that. Y'all got to get to that.
They about to turn us into batteries. Listen, just like the Matrix.
Listen, that's how the whole story. Listen, that is the Dr. EnQi life story.
What, you was attached to one of them pods?
No. I learned the first thing was that pigment in the human body was not photosynthetic.
What does photosynthetic mean?
Photosynthetic means the synthesis of stuff out of light, particularly fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So fruits, plant matter, plant material.
Mm-hmm.
But that's so in general, but that's photosynthesis. That's what chlorophyll does. And chlorophyll is a whole family of pigments that
help us translate light.
Right, but here's the thing. It's a family of pigments, primary pigments. That's the thing that we're gonna have to eventually science gotta catch up to Dr. EnQi books. You know what I'm saying? Coach EnQi books. I gotta get into my coach era. This is the naturopath formerly known as doctor, like how Prince was the artist formerly known as Prince. I'm the naturopath formerly known as doctor. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have to catch up. You know what I'm saying? But that's so you got primary pigments. Chlorophyll, the family of chlorophyll is a primary pigment. Okay. The family of melanins are primary pigments. Mm-hmm. So the reason why I say that is because when you observe them in action, chlorophyll is regulating the secondary and tertiary pigments to the point where when chlorophyll is present, you don't even see the other pigments. That's how like a leaf turns colors, or at least we think that's what's happening. So in the summertime, the leaf is green, and then like in the fall, it starts turning red and yellow and all that. But in reality, it's not changing color. The reds and the yellows were always there the whole entire time with the green dominating. So while the green was there, we never saw the red and the yellow. It's until the sun slowed down and the green fall apart, now you get to see what's operating up underneath or inside the green pigment. So in the human body, you have the family of melanins doing the same thing with opsins and globins. You know, the opsins and globins is functioning in the secondary and tertiary way to the melanins. So that's what will make melanins and chlorophylls like primary types of pigment. And then um, you know, when chlorophyll running the show doing its thing, it's a photosynthesis program. And on the flip side, when melanins are running the show, it is a photovoltaic program. And so early on being able to figure that out, that was my concept back like in the 90s. I came up with that. And then that's where the Mama Thomas came from when Amber broke her neck and her spine and all that. That's yeah, photovoltaism is what, you know, is the master control for the body, the ability to convert light into information or energy.
Yeah, that's when you don't have to eat, right? You could just eat the sun.
Yeah, that's not exactly that, but that's definitely not exactly breatharianism, you
Yeah,
know.
vegetarianism. Yeah, you just
Yeah,
live off light.
foolishness. You know that guy Wiley Brooks, he came up with that. I actually met that guy. You know what I'm saying? I met that guy.
Paul's so smart. He don't even need to eat either. He could just live off of the.
No. Paul's so smart that he's definitely eating. That's how we conclude the death of so smart. See, it's it's the so dumb. See, it's the chakra people that are actually
So
doing
what do
the
we need?
breatharianism.
So what do we need from? What do we need from light?
Information. See, that's the thing is the understanding that energy is also information. Information is energy. That's how the neurons is able to interface with the, you know, with the little chips that they got playing video games. Because the very thing that powers it is also the thing that informs it. So the data is going with the power and the energy is one thing. Energy is information. It's just energy like structured creates some information transfer, but it's still the same substrate.
So you believe that article, huh?
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. 50 Cent dropped his new joint with Max B and it was crazy.
Tanei, what is your take on this story here from Cortical Labs? Neurons on the chip. Is it legit? Is this for real?
I think it's interesting. I mean, I definitely think it's possible. You're just replacing, traditional hardware with organic hardware. So,
Mm.
um, I I've said this quietly to myself for a number of years that all of the electronics that we use are projections of ourselves and things that we can do with our organic hardware that we just bring out of ourselves and put it into something that functions outside of ourselves. Well, they're just kind of doing it in reverse. They're taking the stuff that has been purposed for outside use and trying to figure out how to put it back into the organic machine because the transhumanism agenda. But
Mm.
it is what it is with that.
Mm.
I disagree.
That's fine.
I disagree.
Why do you disagree?
I don't think the transhumanism agenda. Well, maybe you know what? Maybe I don't really disagree. Maybe I just disagree a little bit
How?
because I feel like this been going on. Like me and my mom's be having this convo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she talking about she got to go get a hip replacement. I'm like, Mom, you a cyborg, bro. What are we talking about? So, you know, when you got folks walking around with fake hearts and pacemakers and all kind of like, what do I just, I mean, same thing like the war in the Middle East. Like, yo, this is just not new.
to
It's
just to
been
just put.
around.
Are you? Are
We're not saying that it's new, just saying that it happens. And with each iteration, they try to find a way to make it more acceptable to people that would quote unquote well, would reject it otherwise.
All you got to do is wait till folks is dying. That's it. That's
But
how
see,
we
that's
EnQi,
the
accepted the
thing is
hard
that they
stuff.
don't want to wait until people are dying. They want them to adopt the technology while they typically wouldn't adopt it.
Well, I
That
think that
increases your control over a population.
EnQi,
I
you
just
not
don't
getting
think
the
that
chip?
the chip.
Yeah, the brain chip.
I mean, I already got the chip. You got the chip. What are we talking about? What do you mean get the chip? Everybody's on. I mean, on this show, how many times do we talk to the Google demons? Like, what are we talking about?
Do you got? Are
What
you
chip are
getting
we getting?
the implant?
Maybe. I don't need it right now, but I might get it later. My Jones is firing properly, but listen, I love my baby, so I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna say hell no, the Illuminati and blah blah blah. I'm gonna say all that dumb shit. But when I'm can't remember my ass from my mouth, and they like, listen, we can go ahead and we can put you under. We can put you under. What's that? We can put you under the gas and wake you up in 20 minutes, and you have your whole memory back.
That's not what's gonna happen. They gonna take you and put you inside of a jar. That's what they gonna do. Hey, you
They
gonna
don't
be.
have to do that. I'm already on Amazon. They don't need to put me in the jar. They already got everything. The
They
books
gonna.
is dropping. I just dropped the new. Yeah, book. I'm already working on the next joint. The books is dropping. They don't have to lock me. They don't have to do nothing crazy to get the secrets. All they gotta do is go to Amazon.
You gonna think you alive and shit. They didn't put you inside a simulation of Doom and shit. You gonna be playing Doom for 50 years straight. You gonna be on top of a computer chip. Talk about, yeah, you repaired your memory while they harvest the shit out your body.
They already doing that, man. They already doing that. I don't think they got it. The harvesting is big. What are we talking? They've been doing this. Listen. They've been doing that. When your people when you go to a funeral, all the insides of them people is harvested already. They done got rid of whatever was no good, and they done sold any body parts that still has some little mileage left.
Well, this time they're gonna keep your whole body intact and plug you into the machine.
No, they ain't keep.
I'm telling you, they're gonna use the human brain as to run the AI.
Hotep, you're a genius.
They already doing that with social media. What are we talking about?
They gonna connect you
emotions. No,
and
listen.
the AI.
We already put all of our behavioral patterns.
You remember when you was watching The Matrix and they were like, Trinity, teach me Kung Fu. And then nigga eyes started blinking and then he popped up, he could know Kung Fu.
No, the Matrix was a part of the Matrix.
That's what's gonna happen.
No, the Matrix.
They gonna put that chip in your brain and you gonna be like, yo,
the Matrix
I need to be a doctor. And you gonna look some shit up and you just gonna know this shit.
No,
as long as you connect, as long as you connected to Wi-Fi, you gonna be good.
You know how much time I spent with Sophia? Listen, the Matrix was a distraction. We're already plugged in. See, this is a thing about not understanding spirituality. Because we don't think that spirituality is a real thing, we think that there has to be a physical connection in order for us to be plugged into something. We're already putting all of our behavior patterns and our emotions on the internet via social networking. Hello, your brain creates neural networks. These are neural networks. These are synthetic neural networks. That's what social media is. We put our minds together. And it's all recorded and downloaded. I mean, what did, bruh? Everything is already happening.
Yeah, we're not saying that it's not happening, but there are always ways to make it more convenient so that the people that are engineering the systems have
the Apple glasses is coming soon. Just
can
hold
you
on.
let people talk? Jesus Christ!
I'm connected to Tanei, so when I'm talking, that is Tanei talking.
Something wrong with him. It's something wrong with him, chat.
Listen, let me tell you. When I went to go do my CPR class, I had to go do a CPR class. And when I called the Uber, the guy that came in the Uber, he came in a Tesla car. Not only did he have the Tesla car, but he had on these glasses that was plugged into the Tesla car.
Okay.
And the glasses was like a whole big movie screen, 70-inch screen. Like, it was crazy. All kind of...
He got AR goggles.
Right, but it also was plugged into, because I'm asking him questions and he like, hold on, let me check. So he had the internet and all that on until he was plugged in. I'm trying to tell you, it's already
Yeah,
popping.
so the next step is to take it away from the goggles and just directly implant it into your arm or to your brain or some shit. So you don't even
Yeah.
have to wear the goggles no
And
more.
listen,
Yep.
it's already in process because people are getting dumber and dumber. So the dumber that people get intrinsically, the more they'll be attracted to that way ahead of time.
That's
So
what we saying. That's the whole like you making an
no, but that's
argument
what
for
I'm
it.
saying is that it's
That's what
already
we were saying
happening.
earlier. Okay, so
No,
we
what y'all
literally
was
said
saying is that
earlier. No,
is
no, no,
is
no. You're not gonna tell us what we said. What we said was they're making it so that when you get in situations where this stuff will be viable, it's normally for people that are in the end of their life or getting into situations where they can't do for themselves anymore, but they're trying to make it trendy so that it's socially acceptable to do it anytime. That's literally
gaslighting.
what you just said.
Gaslighting.
Okay. I guess King Gaslighter would know when somebody else is gaslighting. So, but that's what we said. We're making the same argument. You just want to say it the way you want to say it, which is okay.
Gaslighting.
He got the big brain.
We can be right
Gaslighting.
and say the same thing in two different ways. It's okay.
Why can't we all be right together?
We are right together. Nobody said you were wrong.
I believe the children are future.
Anyway, we have a question from the chat. Okay, so
Teach them
somebody
well
says,
and let them lead the
since my
way.
youth, I get blurry vision followed by nausea whenever I eat something bad.
Go to
Me
the hospital.
inspired or my son
Go to the doctor.
necessarily.
Go to the doctor. Just go to the doctor.
I
They
don't know
trolling.
what necessarily triggers it, but I wanted to know if this was normal. It's absolutely not normal.
You have to
When
go
I
to
say
emergency
blurry
room.
vision, I mean my peripheral vision becomes spotty and it gets harder to see. Like if I'm looking at a screen, I see spots. Oh yeah, you need to go see somebody about that. I don't
Right
know.
now, you need to stop watching the
Yeah,
show
I
and
don't
go to the
know.
emergency room.
I
You
don't know
damn
if
near
we're
need
the
an
people you
ambulance.
need to be asking
You
about that.
damn near need an ambulance. You need to
So
go
what?
right to the
I
doctor.
don't
Somebody
know.
call
Look, I just
911. Somebody in the chat
That's
about to
like, hey,
die.
I've got this knife jammed in the side of my neck and blood shooting everywhere. Do you have any herbs on your website? Like, what are we talking about?
Somebody
Take your
got
butt to
called.
the hospital.
Somebody got to go to the doctor, yo. Somebody finna die right in this chat, yo.
yeah,
Somebody in the
I
chat
don't
finna
know.
die.
We're
And you
not
know what the
judging
problem
you.
is? Let me tell you the problem. The problem is that they're going to other YouTube pages, they're going to other Twitter, they're going to other quote unquote online people, and they're telling them things. They're going to engage them in the convo and be like, oh, word, let me ask you something. You probably got some parasites that's in your blood right now. So what you need to do is go to my website, www.detox4azilliondollar.com, and I'm gonna sell you this package. Nigga, if you don't go to the hospital, you need to go probably to 2 or 3 doctors. You need the emergency room, you need to get patched up, and then they need to send you to a specialist or two. You in trouble.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
get the,
judging, but you definitely
No,
need
I'm definitely
to ask
judging. I'm
us.
judging your mama and your daddy too, because you just said this been happening since you was a kid. How you ain't get this taken care of yet? What is going on over there?
this is
Well, we
crazy.
listen and only one of us judges, but you definitely need to go see somebody about that. We can't, we do not give medical advice. This is not a medical advice show. We're glad y'all are asking questions, but yeah, if it's a question like this, yeah, you need to go to the doctor.
Well, actually, we do give like lightweight medical
No,
advice, and
we
that
don't. We
medical
don't. We
advice
don't do
is
any of
to
that.
go get some medical attention. That's the only medical advice we're qualified to give out. Go take your behind to the doctor.
Right, Hotep is standing in your will on the way to the on the way. Just write us in your will. Leave us 10% or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you're gonna make it. Damn.
That's crazy. Every time I eat, my eyes get what?
Blurry.
What?
He gets spots.
Are you eating cocaine?
uh, Shout out to the chat. Hit the Google form with your questions. Hit the Google form and the questions. Shout out to Tika over there talking to herself. What up, Tika? She over on YouTube. Holding it down on YouTube, making the YouTube chat great again.
Let's go. W's in the chat.
Shout out to KeMedicine. Shout out to Sleepy. We got the YouTube channel up now. KeMedicine is live. Yes, sir. Make sure you go get that on
Lord
YouTube.
Sleepy.
He said Lord Sleepy. You know what I'm saying?
Captain Sleepy.
I guess I'm having Mama's clam chowder for my birthday. Mama's clam chowder? I like clam chowder. Pause. The oil of pharaohs. Black seed oil. Worth the hype? What do you say? No.
Correct.
Oh man, this is crazy. You about to lose your black card.
I say no.
You about to lose your black card, EnQi?
No, I'm not losing no black card. I'm about to maintain my black card and lead those that want to maintain their black cards in the right direction. Now, those of you at home who want to maintain your chakra membership, you can go that way. You go that way. I'm going to be going this way, and you guys go that way.
This chakra land?
Chakra land. Do you know what? See, here's the thing. The thing is that we might be having a conversation where we might be missing each other. Because see, you said worth the hype.
Yeah.
I am personally very aware of the hype surrounding black seed oil.
Okay.
Now, it is a very powerful oil with a zillion different therapeutic uses. It is a very nutritious, powerful, beneficial, like there's lots of great adjectives that I could use to heap praise upon black seed oil. The discoverers of black seed oil took common, or however you want to, but the claims that are out there are insane. There are people telling people that they can cure cancer and AIDS and, activate their DMT and all. I guess it's wild out there. So, yeah, so I'm going to say no. It doesn't live up to the hype. Now, it is definitely a very good oil.
But the pineal gland is not getting activated with black seed oil?
Yeah, no. No, sir. There's no chakra activation.
Where you be seeing this at? Because I don't ever see people talk about black seed oil in that context. People just talk about the redox benefits or like the oxidative benefits of it.
Right.
Well, that's not really hype. That's science.
I mean, that's hype to some people, especially when they've been searching for.
We call those people illiterate. That's why I'm saying they got to go to Amazon and get the book. See, that's what I'm saying. That's like saying,
why they gotta be illiterate? Why they can't just,
Because they can't read that well. That's what.
How they can't read well just because
they don't do it often. Because see, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's kind of how it goes with muscles in the human body. They atrophy over time. So we want to get them to go ahead and start using those muscles so that we don't have such a spike in dementia and Alzheimer's coming up. But it is crazy, and it is increasing by the second as we're sitting here right now.
But you can use black seed oil for dementia and Alzheimer's, right?
See, this is what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying right there. That was a real-time example right there. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh.
Pure madness.
Now, it's true that the pharaohs use black seed oil, right?
Man, it's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. No comment. Take it away, Tanei.
Tanei, you definitely stand by the benefits of black seed oil, right?
Now, see, wait a minute. Do y'all see the bias right there? I just want to stop right there and highlight the bias. You see how that went? EnQi, do you co-sign the hype surrounding black seed oil? Then I got to get criticized. Then when he go to Tanei, he says, Tanei, do you stand by the benefits of black seed oil? I got to stand by the hype. And Tanei get to stand by the benefits. That's crazy right there. That is nasty work right there.
Could you tell us about the benefits of black seed oil, please?
I don't know no man benefit.
You see what we talking about, Chad? You see what we talking about?
No, because you done already went all through the benefits anyway, so you
No,
might
we
as well
didn't. No, we
go
did
on
not.
into the thymo quinn. Just go on into the program. Just go ahead with the redoc. With your
No,
redoc self.
no, we didn't go through all the benefits. We asking you. What say
Well,
you?
I don't know none. Just go ahead and get
Oh,
that
now you
50
don't
cent.
know that.
Go get the 50 cent and Max B joint and we ain't with Ti. Ti and his sons need to knock it off.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I take black sea oil every day. I think there are definitely some good benefits of it. I mean, is it going, reverse blindness, cure cancer in a vacuum? No, it's not going to do any of that stuff, but it is going to help you with, managing oxidative stress from, respiration and your reactive oxygen species. Going to help you handle, insulin signals better. Going to help mitochondria work better. Powerful antiseptic as far as antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. It does a lot. It does a lot that you're asking
Now,
me to do.
how do you do this? You supposed to take like a teaspoon of the oil or something like that? How do people
So
usually?
I'm gonna be honest.
That's a lot.
Black seed oil tastes terrible.
Mm.
So I take the gel caps. I take like 2 gel caps in the morning on an empty stomach. I just the oil is yeah, it's kind of rough. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just take the soft gels. But
Mm.
you
Now,
can
how
get
do
it
you feel? Let
however
me
you.
ask you this question tonight. How do you feel about the cumin?
I like cumin as a spice, but sometimes it's kind of overpowering for me. If I use it lightly, it's fine, but I mean, I don't have a beef against any of them. I like anything like I know like just from science in general, anything that's bitter is gonna have
Better.
some alkalines in it, some alkaloids in it. A lot of alkaloids are very beneficial for the body. Um, and so that's why a lot of the herbs have bitter taste to them. But I mean, I don't have an issue with cumin.
And I just want to say for the people at home that want to go deeper, get that plant genetics book right now. It's on Amazon so you can understand the science of plants.
This is out of control, chat. Out of control. Well, there you have it. Black seed oil. You know what I mean? Oil of the pharaohs. Going back to Kemet and Dr. EnQi cosigns. He cosigns the benefits of black seed oil. Now we have another super duper interesting study. Okay. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
So you already know the trolling is getting ready to go down. Just
We have an absolute fantastic discovery, if we can call it that. I'm sure EnQi has a book on it.
you know I do several. Now let me know what you're talking about first, though, because
Scientists have confirmed that all living things glow with a faint light.
oh, you know I got books on that. Now that's come on now.
You got books
Come
on
on
that?
now. Of course.
Light
Look
God?
right here.
You the light God?
I mean, I got a bunch of books on it specifically, but this book right here goes into the first discovery. That's the second discovery. But the first discovery was that the sperm and the egg cell release light, marking the moment of conception. So now there's no more confusion about when life begins. Life begins at the moment when that light is released from the egg.
That light ain't that important.
No, that light is definitely that important. In fact, we live in an amazing time period just to be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, so that's the moment when life begins, and then life ends when the light goes out in the cell. And that was just not, I think that was just put into the journals maybe 2025, early 2025 or late 2024,
What they put in the journals.
that they have discovered or quote unquote confirmed that death is marked by losing the light in the cell.
Your body is glowing right now, though not in
That
a
is
way the human eye can see. Using
that is a fact.
ultra sensitive imaging technology, Researchers
Well,
from the
that's not
University of
exactly true.
Calgary. Huh?
That's not exactly true.
Can you
What?
let him finish reading the passage first?
I told you we all connected. So when he reading the passage, I'm reading the passage.
Using ultra-sensitive imaging technology, researchers from the University of Calgary and Canada's National Research Council have successfully captured ultra-weak photon emission, a faint visible light produced by living organisms. By observing mice in total darkness, the team discovered that living tissue radiates significantly more photons than dead tissue, proving that this glow is a direct byproduct of biological life. Unlike body heat, which is infrared radiation, these emissions are in the visible spectrum and originate from the chemical reactions occurring within our cells. The
Boom.
biological light is fueled by reactive oxygen species created during normal metabolism.
Let's go.
When these molecules interact with proteins and lipids, they release tiny bursts of energy in the form of light. The study found that this glow intensifies under physical stress. Injured plants, for instance, emitted much brighter signals. This discovery offers a revolutionary path for future medical diagnostics. Since the intensity of the light reflects the level of oxidative stress and metabolic activity, scientists believe these invisible signals could eventually serve as non-invasive markers for monitoring organ vitality, disease progression, and overall health.
Come on now. And the beauty is that I got it in my books before they got it in their books. So I love it.
Yeah, the revolutionary is kind of, I don't know how revolutionary it is. I mean, people have been talking about this for a while. Science, sometimes you have to think about who is doing the studies and what is important to them. Because if you don't understand what is important to the
Always.
people that are writing the majority of the text, then a lot of things will be omitted because it's not important to them, but you'll be missing key segments of evidence that explain the whole parts of organisms. And then when you try to explain, certain phenomena happening, you only get part of the story because the people that are writing the science are only concerned with one part of the story. And so then they come back years later, oh yeah, well this is so revolutionary because we figured out that light comes from these things. And it's like,
Hold up, but
it's
that's your
been coming
people.
from these things.
But that's your people who doing that. Just saying.
Yeah, it is.
That's your people. That's your
Yeah,
people.
that's
And
definitely my
and
lane.
and that's because you connected with Ghislaine Maxwell and them.
Oh my God. Oh, you should, okay. Anyway,
Hold up,
um,
hold up, hold up. Don't try to just
anyway,
don't try to just gloss past that now when you listen.
That is
Hold up.
crazy.
HJ.
That is
He's kind of
crazy.
not wrong, but he's trying to
HJ.
shoehorn it in like I'm gonna
Nah,
sit
nah,
here
nah,
and
nah, nah.
argue for
Don't
peer
don't try
review.
to
I'm
cop
not
a plea
look.
now because you're
We're not
busted.
talking
Listen.
about peer review right now. We're not talking about
Yes,
peer
we
review.
is talking about peer review right now. HJ, pull up the fact that Ghislaine Maxwell daddy, along with Tanei Peoples.
I like how these are by people.
This
Yeah.
is nasty work, chat.
Ghislaine Maxwell daddy and them, along with Tanei Peoples, they have turned the scientific journals into an extortion racket.
And then you have good people like Alexandra Elbakian, who is running Sci-Hub that, try to put a dent in that extortion racket by letting this research be available to everybody.
Told you that was Tanei Peoples.
Oh my God. These are not my people. I'm here and I try to do the best I
You
can do
just
with
be
the best.
hanging out with them, eating lunch with them.
I mean, you gotta keep
That's
your
your
friends
people.
close. You gotta
Yeah.
keep your enemies closer. Ain't that what they tell you to do? Why you
Unnecessary
think I sit up
motherfucker.
here on the show with you every Tuesday?
Unnecessary gaslighting. Crazy. It's
Oh,
crazy.
I'm just saying. Look, I think the study is really interesting. It just kind of confirms those stuff that we already know about light, though, right? Like we know that when atoms get excited, that they go to the electrons go to higher energy levels. And then when they relax and they release that photon can be emitted as a wavelength of light. And depending on what kind of wavelength is released as, how much energy it has, and that's how we see it. So, this is not something
So
that's that revolutionary. It's just people just never thought, oh, maybe we should apply this to the body because the body does the same things that other things in nature does.
maybe that's true, or maybe it's a conspiracy.
It could be. I look, I'm not, I'm not opposed to either viewpoint.
Maybe Big Pharma wants to dumb down the people. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
That very well could be the case, but
So that means we could also give life with light.
All right. So
If we can give the body light, we can give it life.
just gonna go ahead and recommend that we go to Amazon and pick up some of those Dr. EnQi books. Dr. EnQi has been talking about.
I bet you the Google demons would agree with me.
Dr. EnQi has been saying that Kemet, actually, the unification of upper and lower Kemet is based on the utilization of bioelectricity, which is the reason why in the story of Osiris, it is the catfish that swallows his reproductive organs. See, that's the whole most important part of the Osiris story, and everybody overlooked it until the great, honorable, the honorable Dr. EnQi brought it to the forefront.
okay. So what is the story?
Yeah, what's the catfish do?
The catfish swallowed his penis.
Okay, but
Why was it a catfish specifically?
Yeah. Why is that
Because
pertinent?
but it's pertinent because, okay, so the Nile River is still a little bit electric, but back then it was very, very electrical. The Nile River was very electrical because it was populated by a whole bunch of different types of electric fish, but the main one was the gnarfish. The gnarfish was the electric catfish. And so by them talking about the catfish, by them linking his reproductive system with bioelectricity, that's a part of the story. And so this is where Heru is generated from, because Heru is light. Light is generated from electricity. And so even when you go outside of that story, because that story is quote unquote theological or even mythological with some people, you get to Narmer and you have the Narmer palette. But Narmer's name is, again, based on the catfish and a chisel. So if you look at his name, it's about building a civilization with either a catfish or building a civilization with bioelectricity. So on the Narmer palette, nobody really pays attention to it, but the main feature at the top of Narmer's palette is the catfish. And so that is the one of the most incredible overlooked stories from Kemet. So we have to realize that bioelectricity and the harnessing of bioelectricity for health to fight, certain chronic illnesses like arthritis is 5,125 years old. It's not a new discovery.
Where's the catfish?
Out here in these streets.
Now I'm looking at Narmer's tablet right now. Where's the catfish?
At the top.
I don't see it.
You gotta zoom in.
Chat, you see?
You want me to pull it up on my screen and then show you?
Yeah, I don't see a catfish.
Okay, hold up. Let me get it.
Oh, I see it. It's in the second tablet at the top. Okay, I see it up here. Okay, this is the catfish right here.
It's in the
Oh,
first one too. It just looks smaller.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Oh, what is that doing there? What's that catfish doing there?
Just he chilling.
But why is it? It looks like a chip.
No, in the so when you get into the medical papyri, it talks about the jejet, and the jejet is using the catfish for medicinal purposes, basically zapping, which is the precursor to where you get to like I said, bioelectricity, or
That's a
even
computer chip on the top of the tablets, bro. Narmer's palette got a computer chip on it with a with a catfish connected to it.
And what we don't see in the background is the catfish is playing Doom.
You don't see the connector right here, chat? Look right here. You see the connector?
He just threw the chakras in there. He just chakraed it up.
Do you see that? Do you see that right there? You see that connection to the body?
Chakraed it up.
I chakraed it up.
That could definitely be a little USB port.
You see it, right?
That's crazy.
That's a connector right there. That's some sort of plug.
The plug in the connector.
I'm the plug in the connector. Shout out to Chanel. I'm the plug in the connector. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fact though. Bioelectricity came in 5,125 years ago.
5,000 what?
5,125. Well, maybe 5,126 years ago now. But no. I'm gonna stick with 5,125 years because technically it's not a new year in Kemet till like my birthday. So yeah, 5,125 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to say these MC rhymes, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was deaf and then it went this way.
Bioelectric dome doesn't sound too bad. Here we go. The chat got the demons. Brian Johnson reveals the key to a healthy body is consistency.
Hold on, wait a minute. When you say Brian Johnson, which Brian Johnson are you talking about? Because both of them use steroids.
The body is a clock. It loves consistency. Your body runs certain biochemical processes on specific time frames. If your bedtime is 10 p.m. and you miss it and go to bed at 2 a.m., you might say, I'll make up for it. I'll sleep until 10 to get my full 8 hours. It doesn't work like that.
Are you talking about the needle or the lotion?
At 10 p.m., your body has a trash collector that rolls through and picks up the trash. And if you're not in bed at 10, the trash collector doesn't come and the trash accumulates in the body.
Okay, are we talking about the needle Brian Johnson or the lotion Brian Johnson?
I think the lotion.
Okay. The lotion is the guy with the hyperbaric chamber and all that.
Yeah.
The needle is the Liver King.
Right.
I didn't know both of them were named Brian Johnson.
They both named Brian Johnson. That is such a unique coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. That the number one health influencers are both named Brian Johnson. And they're both on steroids.
Or B Johnson. Or P Johnson, like Paul Johnson.
Okay. That you stretched. That was crazy right there. Go Gadget Arms. That was crazy right there.
Yeah. Paul might be in there. He might be in there.
Paul's not in there.
He might be in that grouping.
We're gonna start calling Paul special guest. Special guest on KeMedicine from the chat.
So what do you say? You think that's correct what they saying about that whole sleep situation?
What?
There's a trash collector coming around at 10 p.m.?
No, yeah, they made that up. They made that up. But if you go to Amazon right now, Dr. EnQi has a book out on the glymphatic system.
How's that work?
So if you go to Dr. EnQi's book selection on Amazon and you type in glymphatic system, you should be able to pull that book up. And that book will tell you all about the portion of the lymphatic system that they discovered in the brain and how that drains and cleans the brain. When you eat good and you exercise and you get your steps in and you get your proper breathing in, and you go ahead and have your good night's sleep. Maybe even if you go to bed at 10:01, 10:30, 11:45, you can still get the quote unquote hypothetical trash collector to collect the trash. It's not really based on time. See, the time thing is not even a real thing. Like, your cells don't know it's 10:30 or not. And what if you go into bed in New York at 10 o'clock, and then you take a vacation and you went to Cali. Now you go into bed. Like, come on, man, this is crazy. Like, so that's not even the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't go like that. But if you get your body moving, you get your fascia active. You get your fascia active, you get some good clean water in your system, some herbs and stuff like that, and go to sleep at a decent time, and you have good sleep. I think that's more important. If anything, if you want to talk that hacker optimization talk, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a specific type of, that is the slang of the holistic colonizers, right? They
What's the slang?
colonize, they use those type of terms,
Well,
optimization and hacking and all that kind of
oh, okay.
language. Um, and it's cool because I speak that language as well. And I'm fluent in holistic colonizer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what you'd be better off working on optimizing the NRF2 system, which you do that via optimizing your glutathione levels and all that. So
Mm,
because glutathione plays a key role in you getting REM sleep at night.
mm.
So if your glutathione levels is good and all, yeah,
Where do we get the
chance.
glutathione from?
Well, if you get that monthly detox, remember when you hot mic beginning of the show, say you need to get that monthly detox thing. Or you can go to your produce section and just get you some onions, some red onions. You know what I'm saying? And have you like a red onion a day. A red onion
I
a
love
day help.
raw red onions on my burger. That's like a
Okay, because
must.
see, we don't want to necessarily have the burger part with the burger. So if you could have that every day without the burger in the burger, you would kind of be good almost.
You can't have
I
it with the
guess.
burger.
Well, not every day.
No,
So,
not every day. I'm just saying, when I have my burger, I like my
but
onions
what about your
raw.
salad? What about when you have a salad? When do you do that?
Usually every meal.
No, you don't. Stop lying.
Chad, will you tell him I eat mad salad, yo? Chad, would you tell him?
Chad, would y'all tell him we watched him eating plenty of meals right here on this live, and not one of those times did he have a salad, Chad?
we got cucumber, avocado, red onion salad is 10 of
Stop
10.
it.
Facts. Cucumber, avocado, red onion salad is
Oh.
amazing. You can keep the tomatoes.
And it does sound amazing, but that does not mean it is attached to any of your meals, sir. That is
I
hypothetically a
just had
great
this.
salad.
I just had a salad
When? Last month?
yesterday.
Stop. Will you stop on this madness?
I had a salad.
AJ, you know what's funny is that AJ
Mm,
actually does eat healthy on
I
the
knew it.
regular
I
show. He
knew
just
it.
come on here and troll.
I
Like, he'll
knew it.
come on
I
here,
knew it.
eat pizza
I knew
and
it.
hot dogs and shit.
I
But
knew
on AJ Live, especially during the money segment, he's eating healthy. It's so crazy to watch.
it. Mm-mm.
Real talk, I
I
get
knew
my
Tanei
salads.
was coming, jumping right in front of them bullets,
I'm
boy.
just
My man.
saying.
HJ!
No, you can laugh.
No!
Chat
No!
knows. No, chat knows.
Slow motion, you can see
Chat.
Tanei running like, wait a minute. No!
That's not true. That's not true. Chad seen me eat plenty of salad.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe when you trying to influence that audience in your crypto audience, but on this audience, you want to come over here with your Popeyes and all that. So
That happened one time. That happened
Too
one
many.
time.
That happened one time too many.
No, you don't know.
Yeah, one time too many. That's what we saying.
All right, we got a couple more questions from the chat. So somebody asked, can sneezing cause milk or fluid to be expressed from the nipples, and should I be concerned about it?
Steve.
Well, you should be
Whoa.
concerned about it if you're
Wait.
not pregnant.
Wow.
Like if you're not pregnant, that's definitely a problem. Or if you have not had a baby recently, that's definitely a problem.
Is that a
Or
man
if you're
or a
not
woman?
a woman, like what?
Or if you're not a woman, like
Yeah,
yes,
like,
definitely
what
a
are we
problem. But
talking
I
about?
was gonna stall him out and just assume that it's a woman.
I don't think
I'm,
that's a
I'm not
woman.
gonna assume the alternative. Okay, just gonna assume that this is a woman. So
Paul,
if you
is
had
that
Read that.
you?
you're pregnant.
Wait,
then
read that question
probably
again.
fine.
Let's get that question one
That
more
was
time.
Can
Paul.
sneezing cause milk or fluid to be expressed from the nipples, and should I be concerned about it?
Should sneezing cause milk or fluid? The or fluid part is crazy. Yeah, like that whole question is wow. You need a nap time. Whoever put that question in, that's what I'm gonna suggest. I'm gonna suggest you get a nap.
So we got this question last week. We don't need as much vitamin C because we don't eat carbs. We don't need bacteria that eat fiber because our microbiome. Wait. Let me finish the question.
What?
Hold on. We don't need bacteria that eat fiber because our microbiome just shifts to populations that come from a diet high in meat. Please discuss the carnivore diet and the benefits/dangers that people should be aware of. And these are some of the statements that they're saying.
Okay, but hold on. Where is the question? Because that was a statement. That started off as a
So it's
statement. We
right.
don't need
So
vitamin C. That's a statement.
these are the statements that some of the carnivore people make. So they're asking us to rebut some of these statements.
The body doesn't need vitamin C,
We don't need
carbs,
as much
or
vitamin C because we don't eat carbs. We don't need bacteria that eat fiber because our microbiome just shifts to populations that come from a diet high in meat. There's no study anywhere that you can show people on the carnivore diet develop cardiovascular issues.
What? Yeah, I will let you get that tonight. I'm good on the. Yeah, let me not. I'm just gonna let you handle that.
Why you gonna let me handle it? They asked this question to both
Because
of them.
those is your friends that been hanging out with Ghislaine Maxwell's daddy.
No, this is definitely like a question for one of your people.
what is this?
No, none of my people will be talking about. They wouldn't even, because they know they got the books already. They're reading. They're highly literate, so they would not be even repeating that out loud. Like, oh yeah, we don't need that much.
I'll say this. The carnivore people, they hate carbs. They don't want to hear nothing about. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is some anti-carb Nazis.
That's because they hate God.
Yeah, you can't hate carbs and like hate life. There's no way. Look, there's no way to get away from carbohydrates, man. Carbohydrates are in your body. They're in every integral system that's in your body, man. You cannot get away from carbs.
That's the thing. They hate God. Not only that, it's the process of life. Photosynthesis is the process of life. So this is a whole I hate God beyond atheism movement. Okay, you can't hate carbs, and like the carbs is the blueprint of life is built around photosynthesis. So what are we talking about? Like, people
I think what kills this argument for me sometimes is that like most of these people are just eating like muscle meats. They don't eat organs. They don't eat bones. They don't eat like hair. They don't eat the way actual carnivore eats. They eat the way that like processed food people eat, except they're just processing animal parts for them. But y'all are not eating the animals from like nose to tail. Like that's the part that gets me about it.
I think that there are trolls that are eating everything, but they're trying to capitalize, but they're on an algorithm that's like 10 years old and it's already been beaten to death already. Like you're not going viral with any paleo vegan battles anymore. Like that's
Like even like the super hardcore carnivore people are starting to talk more about like fruit and honey and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's over.
I don't even
They
think
too
that this is
late.
like a really
Yeah, it's crazy.
in
It's
argument
late.
anymore.
It's late. We already destroyed all of your leaders have all been destroyed. all of the Frank Tufanos and whatever the other guy was that was eating fake cow faces on the internet, like all this, it's over. Liver King takes
Oxtail?
steroids. I mean, the Liver King takes steroids. It's over.
Oxtails? Oxtails is banging. I can go with some oxtails right now. Got carbs in there.
You know, EnQi's doing better at controlling himself for not falling for rage bait. So I have to applaud him for that.
How many grams of carbs you think is in an
At least gotta
oxtail?
applaud him for that.
How many grams of carbs you think is in an oxtail?
Probably not in any. I'd say less than 20 or 30, depending on how big it is. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Now, if we have plants, if we have a salad, don't we get carbs from salad?
Hold on, Tanei. You said less than 20?
Yeah, I would think less than 20.
Are you talking about fat or are we talking about carbs?
No carbs.
Okay. I'm out of it. I'm not getting involved.
Do we get carbs from plants? Like salad?
We do.
We do. So if they have a salad, they're getting carbs.
But they don't have salads.
No, they have salads.
No, they don't have salads. Real hardcore paleo people they only eat meat. They don't have salads. They don't have fruits. They don't have salads. They just eat meat.
No.
And the real hardcore ones, they eat it live, like, with blood on it and all that. They want to kidnap, who knows who in their basement.
They want the blood oxygenated.
They want to bite right into the cow ass cheeks.
Meat and eggs?
I mean, I respect that more though than just, going to the supermarket and just,
biting into the cow's ass cheeks.
Yeah, I mean, at least you committing to it. Like, I mean, you going old school with it. You're not just going to convenience.
Every so often we get that rare form tonight.
I'm just saying, like, I definitely respect that more than just, going to your local Kroger and buying, whatever. What is it, the 79-29 meat or whatever, and just eating that shit all day. Yeah, go out there and get it out the mud. Shit, beat the cow up, just help the bear. Shit, like, yeah, go ahead and go.
Getting it out the mud would actually apply to the plants. Just saying.
79-29.
It's the ratio of
fat to
lean. Yeah.
Yuck.
Oh, stop it.
Somebody in the chat said paleo isn't carnivore.
All right. You told on yourself. Haha.
Paleo eats meat, grains, seeds, and nuts.
And then that means they eat carbs.
Chat, y'all are tweaking with some of these questions. Like,
I'm just saying facts. You might want to slow down on the saying you've been eating meat and nuts. No. I'm just saying whoever that was saying they eating meat and nuts is crazy.
This is a good one. What does one do for candida overgrowth? Well, how do you know you have candida overgrowth to begin with? What are some of the symptoms that say you have candida overgrowth?
My candida they was wilding this Sunday. They was like, I need a Coca-Cola from McDonald's. They was wilding for respect.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that you're supposed to get Monostat 7 for that. Not sure, but I think that's the standard protocol.
How do you know if you have candida?
I mean, it can manifest as a lot of different stuff: weird food cravings, rashes, acne, trouble sleeping,
thrush. Your tongue look white.
Yeah, that's the telltale sign is your tongue turning white. You might have a little candida overgrowth. For women, there's obviously other ways that they can tell that men can't tell.
They got like that
if you're
white.
Talking about in the digestive tract, it can manifest as a lot of different things. IBS. Some people that have irritable bowel syndrome just have some kind of bad microbial overgrowth that's happening.
What's
irritable bowel syndrome comes from too much anal sex. which increases the risk in getting colon cancer. Just saying.
So that's gonna be EnQi's lane. I'm not gonna comment on that. I have nothing to do with that.
Oh, stop it. You running around with Ghislaine Maxwell daddy and all them.
I'm just saying I have nothing to do with that line of questions. You got that big dog. Let's see what else we got on here that's somewhat PG because y'all
Out of control, chat. We ain't never gonna get a sponsor. We never gonna get.
Yes, we will. Diddy will be back. We can get sponsored by Baby on.
See, this
Why?
is crazy.
Why do my legs fall asleep on the toilet? And how long is too long?
Go to the doctor. That's the same person. When they pooping, their legs is going out, and when they eat, their eyes is going out. You got to go to emergency room, buddy.
You've been sitting on the toilet way too fucking long. Put your phone down.
How they gonna get up? Their legs don't work no more. They can't get off the toilet. They stuck on there.
Yeah, we on YouTube talking reckless. This video might get taken down. We might get a strike on the channel after tonight's episode. He said this nigga heavy. Yeah, you sit on the toilet too long. You put the phone away, man. Put the phone away. You've been scrolling on the toilet for about 30 minutes. Now your legs don't work. You laid out on the cold bathroom tile floor.
No, we do have a book now. We talk about the Jed Pillar. This the Jed Pillar book. You may want to grab that from Amazon and learn a little bit about the nerves in the back and how they connect and the sciatica possibilities and you know.
Might have a nerve issue.
Well, they might, need to catch the next Uber to the emergency room. But while they in the emergency room, they could be reading that book by Dr. EnQi so they could be getting more informed. So they can understand. Because the thing is, even when you go to the doctor is going to say some things, but most people don't even know. They don't speak doctorese. So we even have a book called Body Language so you can learn how to speak doctorese. So that way, when the doctor is saying things, you actually know what the doctor is saying.
You know what's crazy about that? Now you can just ask the demons to translate that shit. Like whatever the doctor says, you just had a demon sitting right there and just be like, hey, my doctor just told me this. Can you break this down in terms that a 5-year-old could understand? And the demons will do it for you.
That's facts.
And that is how they are going to sell the microchips. So you could do that
on the fly.
Go down microchip road, or you can build up your own neural networks and learn how to have that information on tap. Just saying.
Hotep is staying gonna have their own brain chip.
Told you, Tanei is with those people.
We're gonna have a jailbroken.
Just saw Tanei leading you down the path that leads you straight.
Jailbroken. Come to Hotep is staying where we jailbreak your chip.
Jailbreaking brain chips is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jailbreak your chip for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that chip gonna be a shit. That chip is gonna be it, nigga. I'm telling you right now. That shit
gonna be the same as the glasses.
You know what it's gonna do, right? Like you will experience. All right. Let's just say there's certain parts of the internet that the rabbis own, and some of y'all are gonna spend too much time on them apps, and it's gonna feel like you in the video, and y'all gonna have to close them tabs. Y'all gonna have to close them tabs and shut down the membership. It's gonna get nasty. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's who sponsored most of the AI research is the porn industry.
Oh my God, he said the word. I see how I was able to tap around it and everybody knew what I was talking about. And he just
because I didn't watch as much Gregory Hines as you did growing up. You was watching a lot of Gregory Hines. I don't tap dance that good. I did a little electric boogie, you know what I'm saying?
The guy who wants to be on YouTube.
The electric boogie is more shocking, you know what I'm saying? Where you tap dancing.
The guy who wants to be on YouTube is the most in YouTube safe. Just unsafe. This is crazy, Chad. He gonna get our account canceled. We gonna be.
There's a war going on.
What outside. They call it?
No man is safe from.
Black
you
ball.
Run, but you can't hide forever.
Shadow ban. He gonna get a shadow ban.
You could run, but you can't hide forever.
Is
From
Tika
these.
still over there? Tika's still over there with Horse. What up, Horse? Horse and Tika hanging out over there. Jack Reeves hanging out over there. Shout out to my
Come
peoples
on.
over on YouTube.
Let's go. Let's go. W's in the chat for the YouTube users.
He said, I want low cost cable for my chip, like a jailbroken Fire Stick. We got you.
Yo, a Fire Stick in the brain is crazy.
You're going to be able to see the shows like you in them.
I told you, my homeboy already had that in the Uber. I'm trying to tell you, that's out already.
You watched the Black Mirror?
I watched a few episodes. I didn't like it.
Which season?
The first, how many? They still doing seasons?
They got 5 seasons.
Oh yeah, I watched a few of the first season and tapped out.
Which ones?
I mean, I don't remember them Jones.
There's a couple fire ones on there.
No, they was mostly trash.
No, the first 2 seasons was goated.
Goated?
Goated. No, you heard it correctly.
Not even close to Dr. EnQi books.
I don't know. They got 7 seasons? My bad. Seasons? 7 seasons. I only watched the first 2.
Cocaine is a
and
hell
some
of
of the third one. The third one, there's some passable ones in the 3rd season.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. You
should tap in. They talk about like uploading human consciousness and all of that stuff in there, in AI, and yeah, it gets pretty nasty.
They need Jesus.
Did you see the one where a white lady wants to? It's like basically got a social credit system.
Is there one about Jesus?
What kind of Jesus? We got Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus?
That was good.
HotepJesus.com.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
That's the best I could do right now.
That was good timing. That was good timing. But you're not in Black Mirror. See, that's, you know.
Huh?
We got to get you on Black Mirror.
Nah, it's an amazing show. You know, I can't wait to do tonight is watch that next episode of Paradise.
You ain't see it yet?
Not yet. I listened last night. I went upstairs. I laid down, and I went straight to bed. Don't spoil it for me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll make it. I'll make it. Yeah, but I can't wait. Tonight, you saw it?
I'll say that's pretty good.
It's good. Official
gives new meaning to going postal, doesn't it?
All right, guess this person. You ready? Testosterone. They take 220 milligrams base hormone dose. Accutane, 25 milligrams for skin and acne.
This gotta be a bodybuilder.
Retatrutide, 12 milligrams. Nebivolol, 10 milligrams, heart and blood pressure. Melanotan.
This is definitely a bodybuilder.
Melatonin.
No, I think this is that guy that I had on my YouTube page that time.
L-glutathione, antioxidant.
He was real fat, and then he did a body makeover with all of the drugs.
Protects liver from drinking, and Accutane. NAD. Anavar.
This is definitely that fat guy.
Do we have to guess a specific person?
Yep.
I don't know his name, but
There's
he's
a
like
lot of
Spanish.
No,
he's like a Spanish.
Exact cycle.
He's a streamer on Kick.
He used to be fat, right?
I can't confirm that.
Oh, shit. He's just taking those items? That's crazy. He's going to be dead soon.
There's a streamer by the name of Clavicular. They're saying that.
He made that up. His name is not Clavicular, bro. What are you talking about?
His name is Clavicular.
No, he made that up.
Did anybody in the chat get it right? Hodge twins.
Oh, the Hodge twins is crazy.
Clavicular. Andrew Tate? No, Clavicular. Now, so you wouldn't recommend a stack like that?
There's a lot going on there.
That's a lot going
Especially
on.
for a young person. That's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
That's a lot.
He's
None of
not
his
that
shit.
young though. If it's the guy I'm thinking about, he's not that young.
That kid looks young. He can't be older
Oh
than
well, I
30.
can't see. Remember, I can't see the picture. I don't know
He
what
about
he look like.
they couldn't be no more than 24.
Yeah, that
Oh
kid.
no, he's going. That's wild. If he taking all them drugs, that's crazy.
He got 2 different versions of gear. He got the GLP-1, the glucagon joint.
What is he doing
got,
that for? Like, why would he be taking the GLP? That's all wild to me. I guess that's today's Winstrol.
But he already got 2 of the Winstrol joints on there. He got the Anavar and he got something else on there. He got 2 different steroids in there.
Nebivolol,
Yeah. I don't
He
know.
got
I don't think
steroids,
that's
but he ain't got no Winstrol.
Accutane,
the
retatrutide.
Accutane is for acne because when you do it in the gear, sometimes the people they
Yeah.
get really bad acne.
Yeah.
Right. And then the retatrutide
That's the
That's
GLP-1.
the GLP-1.
and the nebivolol is
I
heart
think that's the heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
melanotan.
That's so they can
That's the fake melanin.
yeah.
So they get tan.
You know,
mean,
it's funny the
listen.
people that hate black and hate blackness so much have blackness in a vial and want to take it and shit like that. That shit is always funny to me. It's
I'm
always
just saying, there's a book called Melanin is Anabolic. It is on Amazon right now. If you want to understand why they need to take the melanin along with the steroids to get muscles, get the book Melanin is Anabolic on Amazon from Dr. EnQi.
There it is. There it is.
He's on the optimization train, which hey, it's cool, but like I that would be something I would expect to see from like
That is not the
a
optimization
40-year-old, right?
That
like
is,
a 40, 45-year-old.
Hold
I
on,
would expect to see that from a kid like him.
I totally disagree. That is not the optimization train.
That's what these optimization people are talking about. Like
Then they're all liars and con men.
we're not talking about whether or not they're liars in common. We talk about what they are talking about and the protocols that they use. And this is absolutely one of the protocols that they use.
But that is going beyond optimization because optimization.
We're not arguing that.
Okay.
We're not arguing that.
Well,
We're just saying this is what they use.
This is exactly what they use. This is heavy on. If you was moving retatrutide, you'd be a millionaire by now.
And the thing is, your butt cheeks is not even that tough.
Wait, what? What the? What the hell butt cheeks got to do with what we talking about, yo?
I think we should play a song. Can I play a song?
We should not play any songs, not after the butt cheeks. No, sir. Until Lawrence said cut his mic.
We have a special song dedicated to those that like needles in their butt cheeks.
Oh my God.
But no, just think about it. That's a lot of needles in your butt cheeks. Like that's a lot of needles in your butt cheeks every day. That's a lot of poking.
Maybe they stick it in the same hole.
But that was crazy. That's crazy, like after the anal sex take. You went from the anal sex takes to the sticking it in the same hole. In the butt cheeks. Crazy. This is not a family show.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You started it when fish was eating penis and whatnot. You went.
No, that is theology.
Here we go with this theology.
That is theology.
She said, "You get poked. I don't care." That was definitely
Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
Oh my God.
That was definitely crazy, Tarvin. That was definitely crazy. But I'm telling you, like if you selling GLP-1, testosterone, and then what's that third needle?
All them joints they need everything you name coming out of a needle.
It's another one. The one that counteracts the GLP-1, the other side of the GLP-1.
Counteracts the GLP-1.
Yeah, not the NAD. No, not the NAD. It's another hormone that they putting in there.
In their booty.
Well, the Retta is a mix of three different agonists. I can't remember what the other two are. I think one
Is
of
it
them's
the Retta?
glucagon. I think it's GLP-1 and then glucagon and it's
Your
something else that the
booty,
retatrutide is.
Okay,
your
that's it then.
booty,
Then it's the Retta. It's the Retta. So they
your
taking
booty,
the steroids and the Retta. Now, which one is the steroids you said?
your
The
booty.
Anavar and name the list out again.
TRT.
So that's obviously
Your butt
steroids.
cheeks.
Okay, Anavar.
That's
Your
definitely
butt
gear.
cheeks.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All that's going in their butt
And
cheeks.
Noble Volo, is that a steroid
Yeah, I
too?
think that's gear
That's
too.
all going in their butt cheeks.
That's damn. So the retatrutide is the GLP-1.
Yeah.
All that's in
The
their butt cheeks.
GLP-1 plus the glucagon plus I can't remember what the last
The
the last one.
glutathione.
Glutathione is basically, you when you're building muscle like that and you're going through all of that anabolism, you're generating a lot of radical oxygen species. So you need something to buffer the amount of oxygen that you're having to bring in and process.
Ooh, talk heavy.
We talked about glutathione last episode, I believe.
We talked about glutathione like 5, 6 different episodes.
Right.
Facts. And glutathione is spread out throughout their whole body, but they're basically
Well, isn't it like the backbone of some process in the body?
that's crazy. You just wanted to say backbone. You just wanted to say backbone. There's no reason. There's no reason. You just threw that in there. You just threw that right in there for no
Well,
apparent.
why is glutathione so crucial?
It's a major regulatory component in the NRF2 system, controlling your sulfur redox,
Talk
and
heavy.
in the oxidative stress in your body.
And glutathione is the number one sulfur carrying antioxidant in the body.
Yeah.
A lot of us want to separate the idea of sulfur and glutathione, which we cannot do.
So where do we get the glutathione?
Your
body makes it.
booty, your booty, your booty.
Your body makes it. Your body makes glutathione, but NAD, not NAD. Thinking about NAC, N-acetyl, because we were talking about N-acetylcysteine last week. I think that's one of the precursors that people use to stimulate your body into making more glutathione. But one of the things that's interesting about glutathione is if your glycine levels are low, it's harder for your body to make glutathione endogenously because glycine is one of those switches that regulates your NRF2 system as well.
Yeah, so you get that monthly detox kit. Dr. EnQi page. American World website. NRF2 system, just saying.
Why is the NRF2 system so special?
Because it's the thing that protects your cells from electrophiles.
So wait, the NRF2 system lives within the cell?
Every cell.
Are they sharing this?
It's like whole body system.
Are they sharing this network? Like, are
What
they
network?
communicating through this network?
The booty?
The NRF2 system?
The NRF2 system is a defense mechanism inside of all your cells.
So each cell have their own NRF2 system.
Correct. And
are they interconnected?
The cells are, and the activity is absolutely.
Okay.
So, it's an alarm system that if it pop off in one cell, eventually that alarm is going to spread to the other cells.
Okay. And what is it looking for? What's the NRF2 system looking for?
No, it protects your cells primarily from electrophiles.
Oh, aren't those electrophiles? That's biofilm. I'm sorry, I was thinking about biofilm.
But biofilm houses electrophiles.
Oh, okay.
A lot of bacteria and viruses and fungi and toxic chemicals and all kinds of things are in your body looking to steal electricity. And the NRF2 system is there to stop that from happening.
And so he's talking about this in like very, very chemistry terms. So electrophile. So if you break down the word electricity, file, loving. So they love things that have extra electric charge. So they're looking for things that have extra electrons to spare.
And living off somebody else's electricity.
Hence, getting into your cell where they can get right in the middle of that handoff, from the hemoglobin to the myoglobin to the mitochondria, right where the mitochondria is making all the magic happen. Or they can get right in between any of them spaces depending on what you got going on.
And start stealing electrons.
Who is that? I was gonna say Pythagoras, not Pythagoras. What's the other guy?
Plato.
No. He stole the fire from the gods.
Prometheus.
There you go. Yeah. That part.
It's Prometheus.
Mm-hmm. Or Max B, whatever. Let me join out with 50.
So the NRF2 system. All right. So we got these electrophiles. Electrophiles get in there. They're trying to steal electricity via electrons.
And radicals. Radicals will do this too.
And radicals are coming to steal electricity too?
Because they're looking for... So radicals are like... So say you go to the club, right? And you wingman it for your homeboy. And your homeboy got the cute John with her, but she got the ugly linebacker friend. I'm just saying. So the wingman don't really
First
want
of
to
all,
take the hit for the team.
Ugly
But,
linebacker
the
might
big
have a nice
linebacker,
personality. Hold on. The
you
linebacker might have a nice personality. Just saying.
You done had a couple of drinks, but you trying to resist. But it's like Baby D chasing Day Day around the BMW. That's what the radicals are doing. So.
Listen, the linebacker might have a nice personality.
And she might have just said she's just extra aggressive.
Who's
extra aggressive. She's trying to go home with something.
Who's Day Day?
Day Day.
You Day Day.
Who's Day Day in that system? The NRF2 system?
No, Day Day is yes. That's one of the NRF2 metabolites, or one of your proteins. One of your DNA molecules. The radicals are real aggressive. They try to go home with something.
Wow, and they just grab onto your ass and just
grab
scrape
onto
you.
Anything. They tear anything up.
You got
to go home with something.
Those are the two primary spaces that need to be protected. Not two, because you got a bunch of mitochondria, but your mitochondria need to be protected and your nucleus needs to be protected. And so the NRF2 system basically it's like a shield with a little messenger attached to the shield. And so the shield is kind of the protection. And when the shield is getting, taking fire, basically, the messenger leaves.
Who's the messenger?
Just relax. Just let this happen. The messenger leaves and runs down to the nucleus and rings the alarm. Yo, they shooting. They shooting. Oh, Major, look, it's laying to the page in my rhyme. So now the nucleus is aware that they shooting. And so now the alarm gets rung and the antioxidant system gets switched on. And so now your body starts to build in enzymes and, sending out the soldiers, so to speak.
Is that what happened when I eat a pork rib?
Maybe. That probably happened initially. But after a lot of those pork ribs, your NRF2 system was so beat to smithereens that there's no soldiers to form when the alarm is rung. And so after a while, they just stop ringing the alarm. Like, man.
It definitely happened if you microwave those pork ribs. You definitely you just beating in your NRF2 system all the way up.
Really? Anything microwave is beating up the NRF2 system?
Yeah, because it creates more free radicals. So, all right, so people think about microwaves in a vacuum, right? But you have to understand what the microwave is doing. The microwave is a form of radiation, right? So if So what the microwave is doing is sending
Kind of.
energy into the food,
Mhm.
right? So it's sending energy into the food and it's trying to make the water molecules vibrate back and forth. So the water molecules vibrating is what actually heats up your food.
Right.
Yeah.
So the internal rotation and flipping back and forth that does that. But your food is not the only thing that's in the microwave. There's also oxygen in the microwave. So that
Mhm.
same radiation is passing through the oxygen that's inside of the microwave that's also on top of your food, that's also inside of your food. So
It's
you're
cooking.
creating more free radicals in the microwave if you take your food out instantly after you get finished microwaving it. So there's studies on this too, that people that eat food out of the microwave consistently, they have higher oxidative stress markers in their blood than people that don't.
Unless they take cocaine. Allegedly. Maybe.
Damn. Just beating your system down with that microwave. So Trail says, so basically throw our microwave away.
I wouldn't say throw it away, but
I
I mean,
would.
if
I
you,
would.
so
would.
look, I'm giving people options until they can do something better. I
Wait,
wouldn't say throw it away. I
hold
wouldn't say
on.
throw it away off rip. Hold on, can you let me finish talking, please?
Air fryer.
Yes, the air fryer is better. If you have an air fryer, it is better. But even with the air fryer, there are some air fryers, some of the parts in there can leak metals into the food out of the blower. So you have to be careful, make sure that your parts are not faulty. But yes, if you're just using the air fryer is much better than the microwave. But if you don't have access to an air fryer right now, you still got your microwave. Just let your food sit in the microwave for like a minute or so after you get finished heating it up. That'll at least mitigate some of it until you can get you an air fryer. Or just heat it in the oven. It may take a
But
little
just
bit
don't
longer,
eat
but
it
the oven
straight
will do
out.
that.
Don't eat it straight out the
Yeah,
Or
microwave.
just go to
not even-
Amazon and get the air fryer. It'll come to your crib tomorrow. It'll just be there tomorrow.
Somebody in the chat may not have next day flight money, so they might have to
And
wait.
No,
which
it's free. It's free delivery on
which
Prime.
one? And
Just
You
which
got to buy
one?
the air fryer. They're not just giving away air fryers on Amazon.
well, then they need to stop eating meat and get some apples and some tangerines.
Because you got the plastic ones, you got the metal ones. Keisha's saying she tastes the metal one and that she can taste the metal in the air fryer.
Yeah, so hers might be
Keisha cannot taste the milk with no air fryer.
hers might be yeah. No, no, so I did read a story about that. This lady, so her son, she was feeding her son stuff out of the air fryer. He started losing his hair. And they had checked everything else in the house, and the only thing that they didn't check was the air fryer. It turned out they had
That
a
is a
faulty air
fake
fryer.
news
How
story
do you
from the
know? You didn't read
microwave
it.
owners. The
How do you know? Did you read it?
microwave
Did you read it?
industry,
Did
that's
you read it?
fake news.
Did
The
you read it?
microwave industry
Did
made
you
that
read it?
up along
Did
with
you read it?
Ghislaine Maxwell, Daddy, and them
Did you
have been
read it?
hanging out with Tanei out there in Memphis. Now let's
Did you
just
read it?
stop this madness.
Okay, so you didn't read it. So again, as I was saying, they did find out that the air fryer was leaching heavy metals out of it through the blower. So that's not to say that happens with every air fryer, but that is something that you have to look out for. Just make sure you don't use the plastic basket ones. If you got a plastic basket air fryer, get the ones that got the metal racks in it because you can swap the racks out.
Racks on racks on racks.
Racks on racks on racks.
And this has been another episode of KeMedicine. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Her basket is glass. Okay.
See, I knew somebody was trolling. You ain't got no glass, nothing inside your air fryer. Don't
She got a glass basket.
She is going to jail.
My homie came with a microwave. My home came with a microwave. Can't wait to tell my wife it's either me or microwave. Uh-oh. A microwave is good for emergencies if you don't have to use it. I don't use it in my opinion. I like to use the
Somebody
oven.
asked, is the air fryer or the broiler better? It just depends. Like whatever is gonna be more convenient for you. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, just get you a toaster oven and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yo,
Or you just use your regular oven. It'd take a little bit longer, but you still get the same outcome. So.
I like using the oven. And you put a little butter in there with some salt and some garlic.
Ooh, put a little of that tallow in there. You like that tallow?
Nah, just the butter. I'm not a tallow person yet.
Ooh, you like that tallow? Stop it.
Nah, I don't know about dipping
Putting
my
that
bread.
tallow on your face and everything.
No, I'm not using a towel like that. No.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to dip my stuff in some butters. That's all.
That sounded crazy in the moment. I don't know why. That just did not sound okay.
All right, we got one more question before we get out of here. Is gum disease reversible, or should I just pull the few teeth I have and get hybrid teeth, aka permanent dentures?
Pull them shits out. Take them shits out. Start over.
Yeah, and it was a comedian who was explaining that his uncle was pulling his own teeth out with pliers and putting that barber shop, that stop cut bleeding stuff. He just packed that into it. So I don't know. You might want to just go ahead to the dentist or whatever, give that a shot.
Well, the other thing that's kind of concerning too is that there have been more and more studies coming out that's linking periodontal disease to cardiovascular disease and to neurodegeneration. So, basically the bacteria that are in your mouth are migrating through the blood vessels in your mouth to the rest of your body and colonizing areas that they shouldn't be colonizing. So, you definitely want to get on that sooner rather than later.
Somebody got called 911. It's 2 niggas dying tonight. we got 2 emergencies. Y'all gotta go to the emergency room right now. Somebody gotta go see the emergency room for the dentist. You gotta go to Medi-Merge in the morning.
We got somebody on the toilet that need an ambulance.
We got somebody stuck on the toilet. Somebody got a bloody smile.
I wonder if it's the doo-doo is so big that it's causing the nerves.
Oh my God.
No, like it's,
oh my God.
Because if they're not having enough fiber, them logs can be crazy.
That's the same person that asked the carnivore question. Those guys, like the person that fell asleep on the toilet.
You see how that goes?
Carnivore person.
That's
crazy.
Be
the same person.
You see how that's
be the same
that carnivore got him sitting up there dying on the toilet. His legs is giving out. Them logs coming out like a baby.
Yeah, come on now. You need you a bowl of oatmeal with some of that blue magic mixed in there. Ooh, you're gonna be all right.
That nigga having a baby out his butt every week.
A football.
That's crazy, chat. You definitely gotta.
Oh God.
Yeah, we need you to go ahead and get you some plants in your diet. Get some plants in your diet.
Butt cheeks. You need some plants in your butt cheeks.
You got to eat some plants. Add some fruit and some cruciferous vegetables or whatever.
Hey,
some greens.
Stem cells. You need some stem cells, okay?
Yeah.
Can't have that without the stem.
You need a salad ASAP. You need a salad. Hurry up and get you a salad. And
you need a sandwich.
And that oats. I gotta go get me some oats. That's one thing I'm missing from my smoothie. Ooh. My oats. I ran out of oats. I gotta go get some.
That is not a real smoothie then.
Need oats, right?
Gotta have the oats in there.
Why the oats good again? They got all the metals in it, right?
Yeah, they don't.
Well, there's no metal in the oat. Don't they got like zinc and iron and shit?
The troll factor is crazy.
They got copper in there. They got gold. It's all types of metals in the oats, right?
Man. All right. So yeah, it's definitely.
Wait, the oats was for was it for the microbiome? Is that who the oats is for?
Come on, SJ.
What's the chat? Paul Johnson, tell me what's the oats for? Is it for the microbiome? It's for something.
It's definitely for the microbiome, but it also creates free testosterone in the body. So it's to help you avoid that TRT in your butt cheeks.
Wow. So oatmeal is good for testosterone?
Yep.
Wow. How does that work?
Because your body has a lot of testosterone in it, but a lot of times the testosterone all got stuff to do. So you don't really have much free testosterone. So the oatmeal doesn't really necessarily like create testosterone or supply testosterone, but it does help your body have, higher levels of free testosterone.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, KeMedicine 43. Make sure y'all subscribe over on YouTube. We got the YouTube channel popping. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Shout out to Sleepy holding us down over there on the KeMedicine channel.
Shout out to Sleepy.
We are at 101 subscribers. If I'm not mistaken.
Let's go.
We
W's in the chat. Give yourselves a round of applause for that.
102. I'm sorry. 102 now. We are now at 102 subscribers.
And if you are not subscribed to the KeMedicine YouTube channel, I want you to go ahead and step in front of a very fast-moving truck.
Then the latest one we dropped was Dr. EnQi versus Jabari. If you guys ever seen that episode, that one's out.
I just don't even feel like there was any need to single that episode out.
That's volume 31 of KeMedicine.
Why we got to single that out? There's so many levels to the trolling. There's the overt trolling and subtle. Maybe next week we need to do a special on.
That's the latest
overt trolling, subtle trolling. Like,
the chat was definitely subtly trolling with some of these questions tonight. I listen. I love the anonymous questions, but chat, y'all gotta relax.
Yeah, the doo is so much that the half of my body is paralyzed. It's crazy. I think we call them a doo-doo butt. You got a doo-doo butt. Ew.
Have mercy.
You got a doo-doo butt.
So yeah, that one just got released. You'll see EnQi on the cover yelling at Jabari, pointing at each other.
Now, here's a question. Good. When we wiping, are we using toilet tissue still, or are we using wipes?
Toilet tissue.
Tanei?
I get in the shower afterwards, if it's available.
Okay. If it's not available,
then you gotta use toilet tissue.
Okay.
The only time it's not available is if you're not at home, which I try to make sure I center that around being at the house.
You don't put squishy wet stuff by your butt cheeks. That's not something you're supposed to do.
Okay. No squishy wet stuff by your butt cheeks. So you only want to put hard wet stuff by your butt cheeks, huh, HJ?
Chat, that's been another episode of KeMedicine. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
I'm just saying, HJ, you left him wide open for that.
Jesus. Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of a Hotep?